Candle watching like coming again for the restriction of
Think about freedom, think about Biafra now. I wanna go home.
But the Mutani are what to do what they mean to get to me go what the go why you some
every time I see you, every time I wanna ban Nigeria, I wanna go home.
The Mutti so one can Nigeria no pass she to me go what the go why you some
think about it now. Do you wanna go? I wanna go home.
Do you want Nigeria number of pass in the summer
cause I wanna go home.
If you want to get
cause I wanna go home.
If you are now listen. Think about the time where you want to go home. Open in the Jamaican where on what you open each Tamas and the Kanimano Chukunirani. If any name make it a Chukunirani, Omaka Tonobona Dissimate Afra, Kirona East, Patanonasa, Onyopona Natures of Afra, Makaboni Chekis and Ugausa, Timituba, Inte Europa, Onyopona Natures of Afra. We're on one on Nime Afra. Manajuna Junde weekend and Kike Willu Opiano and the Mekofa. Here, can you hear me? Unu Jebi Hunu name when I Katakono Achihen in the Aineme. But Alan the Kanu, what you sit in a brick by Kenya to Nigeria.
Think about freedom, think about Biafra now. I wanna go home.
The Namutani are what to do what they mean to me go what the go is some.
Every time I see you, every time I wanna ban Nigeria, I wanna go home.
The Mutti so one can Nigeria no pass to me go what the go is some.
Think about it time, think about it now. Do you wanna go? I wanna go home.
Do you want Nigeria number of pass in the summer.
Cause I wanna go home.
If you are in the gym,
cause I wanna go home.
if you are, listen again and again. Otokwa tukwalu soluto na ifanyo ba. Kiti wada kunu netinde tileti kedife fatiteli ajijo. Makona bine ngere efuze ni hebi na neme makamwero wanyi. Masina ndikanu dukonye ndu onye chukutere manu wesinye dubanyi. Ogwara Nigerian government 2002 hamne paranya mari heneme. Anota Nigeria kuro Nigerian government ne paranya kahamaru kwani heneme. Wananyije blue flag maputa ni rogo wena jongwero wanyi. Haputa na wanyi kanunchi. Ndi unungome watareje tutu wata wasina hagaga no kifire manyi. Wakepepe luko belungesi ni penya mebe.
Think about freedom, think about Biafra now. I wanna go home.
Every
time I see you, every time I wanna ban Nigeria, I wanna go home.
The Mutti so one can Nigeria no pass she to me go what the go is some.
Think about it now. Do you wanna go? I wanna go home.
Do you want Nigeria number of pass in the summer.
Cause I wanna go home.
If you are
cause I wanna go home.
If you are again and again. Sani phone nyopo na chizi phone na kakowe metopota makanande kanu 2014 wene konyobo na muranya kaza ajimetopota basala apa ala haji kiyari apa kiyari informing hush papi conspiracy fraud laundry money a super hierarchy police officer in the Democratic Republic of Nigeria. He is wanted by the FBI in the United States of America over his link to internet fraudster Remo Ibalode aka Hush Papi. Back to the IPOB, the indigenous people of Africa. Whatever we do in Nigeria, we do you within the comfort of the law. That is what as a Nigerian, nobody's been able to recognize us.
Think about freedom, think about Biafra now. I wanna go home.
Every time
I see you, every time I wanna ban Nigeria, I wanna go home.
The Mutti so one can Nigeria no pass she to me go what the go is some.
Think about it now. Do you wanna go? I wanna go home.
Do you want Nigeria number of pass in the summer.
Cause I wanna go home.
If you are,
cause I wanna go home.
if you are,
Cause I wanna go home.
if you are, get the jump.
Cause I wanna go home.
The microphone. My name is still MNK and IPOB, a bona fide active member of IPOB, and also an active financial member as well, serving the indigenous people of Biafra through media, evangelists, and also in music. This short video that you are about to listen right now is a hard evidence concerning the program that we anchored in Idu Biafra TV/radio against Mazi Chinas Anworo in connection with the gubernatorial candidate in a Labour Party by name Obiora Abasimalu, whom he sent to go from Anambra State to go to Imo State in order to go and sabotage the location of our gallant men. But when got in there, our men been able to defeat them. Then Mazi Chinas Anworo now snapped exactly the type of vehicle that this man is. You know what I'm saying now? Send it to him, requesting for the release of the man and his men, including this motor. So you're going to listen to it, and also you're also going to listen where one of our gallant men, 200 million naira was promised to him by this candidate Obiora Abasimalu, who to run for governorship election. And if you go to the Guardian newspaper online, you just type in Obiora Abasimalu, you are going to see a news that the Guardian newspaper declare him his whereabouts unknown on the 29th of September 2021. And this message that you're about to listen to me right now came to me 27th and 28th of September this year 2021. And this incident
today is 29th of September 2021. I want to show the kind of explosion device Nigeria Fulani military are throwing to the Biafrans at also local government Imo State. They are trying to penetrate our school, but it is not possible for them. This is the type of explosion they are bombing, throwing inside our school. You can view the company and the type of explosion they are using. So, but we couldn't let them by the special grace of Chukwuka. So this is more than 70 pieces, but this is to show sample.
I believe happened on the 26th. Because according to one of the messages he sent on the 27th, he said this thing happened yesterday. So it's actually happened on the 26th of September 2021. So everybody who got this message must send it to the HOD and the entire members of GOS. This short clip is very, very important. If you have time, you go to Idu Biafra TV/radio, you watch the full analysis about the program. But this is the hard evidence. Listen.
Hello, Mamuko. SMD will the picture of the motor sending. But that one, or black one, but exactly this one. So anyway, governorship aspirant level. Opo escort ya na ndị army ahụ ọtala na agbazi. Then along the line is mgbe defeat isiri ha bịa enwetakwara ya onwe ya with ndị agha nke ya akpọjere ha niile Chukwu for judgment. So nna m na-akpagharịzi ọchọdị ịma onye otu anyị dara ada n'ime the incident. Not after this governorship aspirant and the soldier Yasinaya Kauna release. So the future Hama Moto Hama Henile. I want so no one equal my voice note. I remember a voice note. Guam Kamota when they could network on disturb or do so. Call the corporate. No, just those who question before and full number the recording. So more record there. Yenda ho kusiriboto. Ogo nje oga mano ya send this motor. But motor nke the man o black. So anywhere we can abo organ na Anambra, also from Labour Party azo. So and mgbe ha zụrụ ọnwa azọkwanye election ahụ eme politics. Ha niile ahụ nke ọbụla bụrụ na trap anyị ma gọvanọ ha anyị nwa ga-akpọgara ha Chukwu for judgment. That is what we have. So enwa na-agbakeri ala kemgbe ahụ ewe ihe ha ji arụ ọrụ amazi mma onye nwa send gara ya mụọ tank ụtọ ka a na-agagodi udo dịrị gị. But I send the voice note. Call from direct and the full neighborhood voice record. So no record the human helpful. But with this motor, black one here, how may use it? And the other can die or settle all and not just wait to release the man or man and the man I go a judgment. So it's in the arm and the mopo or bocos. Monday came the amount and cancer for Hanile. Woman die. So, no one about a area like this man. So, I had a problem. Oh, I recently in Kamega yesterday. So, no, then tomorrow, I'm sending the poster the man. I don't know governorship as well. I've been a support on the politicians. I don't like here. They keep when the governors are alive and all these governorship aspirants are alive. Whereby they are killing us on daily basis. The man here will not be do the region man. That idiot the governorship aspirant are now. Even in Vegetable Yolanda and their hope. I'm not sure they are not quite 200 million. Halfway. I go as long as my hand conspire, I think I have both direct reclaim election in Anambra. And we are not going to spare all of them. Delete the Hangana Baja and Aremu, National Samuel Sialo, Tutana, Iji Hona, release the man, no brand the trade man, Ananda. The Hangana Baja and Aremu, National Samuel Sialo, Tutana, Iji Hona, release the man. No, National Samuel Sialo, Tutana, Iji Hona, release the man, no brand the trade man, Ananda Misona, a terrorizing the dragon washinek.
Do the legal watchineke, do the legal. And now let this be a direct message to the people who are working with the saboteurs in our midst. Autopilot have taken over. That is to say, nobody's in control. If you are working with anybody who is sabotaging this struggle, thinking that he is going to protect you, that he has everything under control, malukwa amalu no kwandugo ki na-etinye. Malukwa amalu no kwandugo ki na-etinye. Ọ bụ na ige ntị efu onye anụnwa na-akpọ Obiara Agbasimalu aka Ogandoga. He went straight to the Imo State, thinking that everything is okay, that he's going to finish all our men, not knowing that there are people who have come out to serve this struggle in truth and honesty. You're also saying now, in truth and honesty, this is what is going to be for you. That is why I said to the family of this Obiora Agbasimalu, go and ask China Sanworu, where is your husband? Go and ask China Sanworu, where is your brother? Go and ask China Sanworu, if you are the lawyer, where is your client? Because he knows what is happening to him. We're going to move forward. We are going to move forward. And also, those of you who want to repent in order to see the clear light of what is happening, this is your opportunity. Be it in Biafra land, be it in diaspora. You also say that this is your opportunity to come out and do your own quota. Because a lot of you who came to diaspora, a lot passed through Mediterranean Sea, a lot have died, a lot fly through the air. A lot of people are in prison, and you find yourself today. You are feeding 3 square meals in a day. You are breathing. Your health is good, and you don't think about the people who are back home suffering. This is your opportunity. Those of you in diaspora who are the career agitators, you're saying now, those of you in Biafra who are career agitators, just like this is Sapele, a career agitator, somebody who started the struggle with nothing, somebody who started with the struggle with nothing, but today he has built mansions, owns a lot of businesses. You're saying now, Ife Lapotalaya, the Ife Lapotalaya, this 6th of November 2021 Anambra State gubernatorial election, 15 million naira was given to him to give to his boys for them to go and begin to share flyers. You are going to listen to that. For them to go and begin to share flyers. But people who are loyal to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, people who are loyal to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and King Jaja, by name Chinonso, they say no, this is not what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu stands for. We are not going to take it. And the next thing, they set him up. They called their name in the Radio Biafra, and the next thing, they were killed. So if you are among working with them, know it that your days are numbered, because one day, something might happen. Something might happen. And the next thing, they are going to target you and they're going to kill you. You who is listening to my voice right now, about last month or thereabout, there are about 5 gallant men of Eastern Security Network that was gunned down. And when I look at that video, and I said, how can this man, who is gallant men of the Eastern Security Network, gone down just like that? Somebody must have set them up. This is what I said. Somebody must have set them up, collect their ammunition, and slaughter them, because they refused to collect the money given to them in order for them to support the Anambra gubernatorial election. You're also saying now, our leader did not build this struggle or this family in order to enrich himself. I keep on saying that day in, day out. He built this family in order to do what? To make sure that our unborn generation, to make sure that our children never suffered. Just like over 5 million children who were massacred during the Civil War. And some of you who have the opportunity are just messing everything up. Let us listen to this expose that I take my time to make the telephone interview. And also talking about having a listening ear. Those of you, or those of us, I'm not among, because I have a listening ear. Those of you who are genuinely freedom fighter, if somebody need your help in any way that you can, be it you want to lay or complain, you must always have a listening ear. You must always listen, check your messages. You can be the one saying that I have more than 1,000 messages and you are proud about it. I don't take calls, I'm too busy. You cannot be too busy. If you are meant for this struggle, you must dedicate your time. That time, that percentage of the time that you dedicate in this struggle, you must dedicate that time. Always check your messages. Listen to your call. You're also saying that because you don't know who is calling you. You don't know who is calling you. You must listen so that you can be able to do what you're supposed to do. If you don't do that, then you are now giving opportunity for somebody who is deliberately want to sabotage the struggle, who have an evil agenda. You are giving that person the room in order to do his evil. This is the pure truth. If you are not consistent on what you are doing, if you cannot do it, don't do. If you cannot do it, just don't do. Pass the message immediately to the next person that you know that person will attend to that message. You have done your own. But once you begin to block those things, you don't read your message, you don't answer calls, even when some of you, when you answer, you don't give time, you don't give listening ear. You have to create chance for this. So for you to give the proper attention that is needed, if it's an advice, you give your proper advice. You also say now, proper advice so that you can be able to do your job diligently. You also say now, do your job diligently. Diligently. This message that you're about to listen right now, or this interview about, I take my time and I listen to it, I make a judge. And it has not finished because the interview continues. Because we need to expose everything exposable so that we can be able to get our freedom. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu right now, he is in DSS dungeon because of you and I. He say either Biafra or death. Are you now the one going to push him to his death? That is a question. Are you now the one to push him to his death? You have to allow him to do his job. Let God call him the time he chooses. You cannot be the one because you're too lazy to do your job. Because somebody passed you an information. Pass you an information to pass to the next authority. Or even a problem that you can be able to solve. You don't give a listening ear. That is nonsense. That is nonsense. That is automatically, you are giving a room to that person who deliberately is a career agitator to do his evil work. That's the fact. So we must change it. We must change all these things so that we can get our freedom. We must change it so that we can be able to get our freedom. You also say now, we must change it so that we can be able to get our freedom because our freedom is in our hand and we must do everything humanly possible in order to do what? In order to get our freedom. Before we continue, I want to also congratulate the people who are constantly sitting at home, because this sit at home is a wonderful one. Monday sit at home, Sunday sit at home, even Friday sit at home. It's a very wonderful one, including economic sanction, because we must do everything humanly possible in order to do what? To force this government to give us what we want. And what is that thing that we want? We want nothing but a referendum so that we can be able to decide if we want to stay in Nigeria or not, which I know that 100% of Biafra, or let me just say 91% of the Biafrans will vote yes. Only 1% are those ones who are working with the politicians. And they have seen that there's no going back for them. They have seen that even when that referendum is conducted, that they are going to lose. So what do? With the 91%, I mean 99%, what do? We keep consistently and determine. This King Jaja, now either he's alive or dead, I don't know. Maybe he have tried to reach some of the principal officers. You're also saying now, some of the principal officers who are genuinely fighting for this struggle, but because that they are too lazy, because they are too busy on their own personal life, that is why the complaint cannot go through. You're also saying now, as time goes while we're doing this program, I'm going to show you a video clip. I'm going to show you a video clip that was recorded right when King Jaja called a meeting in order to expose this Sapele. But immediately he received the information. He came to that meeting. He disrupted that meeting. And the next thing, they announced his name in Radio Biafra. The next thing, they called him. Come, let us settle. Come, let us settle. Immediately he come thinking that you want to settle with them. You're just saying now, thinking that you want to settle with them, they just capture him. If he's dead or alive. But know it that China Sanworu and majority of people who are in DOS, these are the people who are working hand in hand in order to make sure that Mazi Nnamdi can never see the light of the day. That Biafra never come. You must know this. You must know this, because what we are doing is spiritual, and like I said, and like Mazi Nnamdi kind of said, that a lot of us are born to do this. A lot of us are born to do this. Now, pay attention. Let us analyze this. Let us analyze this so that we can be able to get the facts straight. Let us analyze it so that you can be able to understand that even when these people are in control, your opinion does not matter. It doesn't matter. When these people are in control, they set their rules against you. Your opinion doesn't matter. When a meeting is called, whatever, it doesn't matter, because it happens to me. It happens to me that a complaint came and I passed it to the next authority. And it was neglected for 4 good months. Luckily, this same message came out from another place, and when I begin to analyze it, glory be to Chukwu Kabiama, Mazi Chike Dozim requested that I should put all those things in writing and send it to him, which I did. I did the complaints, I did everything, I sent it, I compiled 16 pages, and I sent it to him. What has happened? What has happened? Have you heard them announce the continuation of a sit at home? Just like the first day they announced it, that they say that the sit at home will continue on weekly basis, and if Mazi Nnamdi is not released unconditionally, that we are going to tighten the boot. This is the word of Chika Edoziem. That nobody have the right to call off that sit at home. This is the word of Chika Edoziem. That is only Mazi Nnamdi have the right to call off that sit at home. This is the word of Mazi Nnamdi. And Biafrans all over the world, home and abroad, they embrace it because they are ready. I also remember some time ago when Mazi Nnamdi was having a telephone program, people were asking him, say, Onyendu, when are you going to give us mandate? I was here taking notes on a live program, Mazi Nnamdi, about 6 people. 6 people called that give us mandate. The answer that Mazi Nnamdi said, he said that I will not give you mandate. I, Mazi Nnamdi, the leader of this great movement of IPOB, will not give you mandate. That you, the people, are going to give me mandate. You're just saying that. And when this thing happened to our leader, Mazi Nnamdi, you brought out, and may God bless the person who brought out this idea of sit at home. May God bless that person. You're just saying now. This idea came in, Biafrans embrace it. They now give you the mandate. Go ahead. We support it. We support this idea. We love it because this is what we have been looking for. Each time we go to protest, our leader, Mazi Nnamdi, keep on saying it. Each time we go to protest in the street of Biafra land, we are being massacred in number. And we have now seen something that is cheaper. Even at that even the government is not helping the situation, helping the people, no infrastructure. So what do we have to lose? No hospital, nothing. No education. People are dying out of hunger. Nothing. This idea came in and it was reversed back. Why? Because a lot of people have been compromised. And that is why we are here, in order to do everything humanly possible to keep the record straight, so that you can be able to understand that the restoration of Biafra, no man born of a woman is going to stop it. It's impossible. No man born. That is why I put 80%, 80% my strength, my money into this struggle to make sure that I do my, because I know why I was called. You just say now, I know why I was called and I'm doing my job. Are you doing your job? That's a question. Now let us listen to this and move forward.
How to go on better? It's not going on better. How to go on better? Ị na-ekwu okwu iwu n'ite onugbu. Maka na ihe anụ nwere ga-expose ihe ga-eme. Ịghọtago, ị ga-ekwukwa ma nke isofa wee mee na ọ bụ na onwe nke isofa wee mee. Maka na m ga-eji wee mee expose. Ịghọtago? So ka ị mala amalụ. Ya mee nji wee na-achọ phone nwelu loudspeaker so that ka o nwee ike wee na-pick up ife anyị na-ekwu. So ị na-ekwusi ike so that ka o wee na-abata ọfụma.
Okay. So the thing now is that our now so but I go na the government, I go to the own pattern of rules. And the good is not the teacher the issue now against the people, against the struggle.
Don't worry, I will translate.
Our own problem. Which is anytime let it offer you the promise like this. Maybe now the road soldiers government can anything. I promise like this, from the criminal officer, you want to anything, you know that your opinion, you supposed to get the no, you can and which is now that one that will idea against the organism, but no, don't believe that the wrong track. So I read against it. Okay, now we're not about to do our case to empathy. Now okay, now this one should be the from the first day of November 2021.
Now, he said that the reason why their names was announced in Radio Biafra is because they did not abide by their tactics of fighting freedom. Their tactics of fighting freedom. That each time meeting was called, anytime meeting, executive meeting is called, that number of them are not allowed to voice out their opinion. You're so saying now, a number of them are not allowed to voice out their opinion in executive meeting. And believe you me honestly, even in DOS, such a thing might be happening. I cannot be in a place that I cannot ask questions. It's impossible. It is impossible. A place that I cannot ask questions is impossible. Because I walk with my conscience. My conscience leads me. You know what I'm saying now? My conscience will lead me. That is why whatever I am doing, once I see that this thing I'm doing is straightforward, is genuine, because I can never put myself in something that is illegal. I will give it all. I will bring out all my strength in order to make sure that the result, a fruitful result, come out from that thing. And if something is not right, that I need an explanation, I will ask question. That is why in every IPOB family member, every month, meeting is conducted. In so many places, it will say, come on social day, on social time, bring your question and questions. Those things that you feel that is bothering you, bring it. This is happening in diaspora. You're also saying now, here in diaspora, this is how, for example, in my unit in Hamburg, in my unit, because I'll give credit to the good things that anybody is doing, I cannot take it. Come, bring your questions. Bring your questions. Nothing that is bothering you. Come on the general meeting. This is general meeting. Now, he is now talking about executive meeting. That in executive meeting, few number of them are not allowed to even voice out their opinion. Then what do you think happens to general meeting? Which ordinary floor member like myself is? What happened there? Let's continue.
And the whole struggle I had anything like that election
Chelu before I begin November 6 Anambra election in 2021. In 2021. You say that now you did not agree with their rules. That is the first thing you boost of you. When you call them if you mean you believe on their rules. Because IPOB will structure. You gotta go. So
okay, yes, can cover that one.
Hope you understand the question. IPOB have a structure. The structure is always there. You also say now, that structure is always there. So I want him to explain to me what he means that they are not agreeing with their rules. And now he's about to explain it. Their tactics, their corrupt tactics, the kind of thing that they implemented, which one of those things are, which is true, that is how it's supposed to be, that the freedom fighter have to give everything out in order to fight for the freedom. Because our leaders say that once an African can forget about hunger, then he will get what he wants. You understand what I'm saying now? But the problem is that they who are abiding by those rules, which are the floor members, the executive, the main executive, they are busy flexing, enjoying themselves. So listen to him.
No, even at that, I don't know. Okay, yes, because you're right. Believe now, freedom fighter, I need to know now. Now, freedom fighter, we agree. You know, I did minimum is March last year. So that is now. I don't be right now. I only go organize the line to the station now. Freedom fighter, I need to do. Freedom fighter, I need number one. I need to go to all of us.
He said that one of the things that was put in place is that freedom fighters are not meant for enjoyment. You are not to enjoy. This is the summary. You are not meant to enjoy. You are meant to dedicate yourself into the struggle. This is what he's trying to say. He also saying now, you are meant to dedicate yourself in the struggle. You are not meant to enjoy life, flexing, dying and whining. Because once you are doing that, you are jeopardizing yourself. Unless if you are dying and whining with the enemies. That makes you example to the struggle. Once you are dying and whining, moving freely, going party, drinking, this and that, and you are true, genuine freedom fighters, they are going to gun you down. They are going to kill you. They are going to track you and kill you. You're saying now. But these people who are the executive, in the people like Asapele, they are busy whining and dining, enjoying life, selling out struggle. You are going to hear a lot. I hope that the volume is coming out clear. I hope that the volume is coming out clear. I hope that it's coming out clear. If you have not watched this, it is in the Idu Biafra TV/radio. You can go there and listen to it, every bit of it. What I'm here to do is to analyze it. We must continue.
You have no affair with any woman on the Biafra bonds. I would need. But along the line, like
Did you hear what he said? He said, they themselves, they abide, they agree with those things. Because this is the teaching of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This is the teaching of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You have to give, he said that he needs 100 men who are willing to sacrifice everything. This is where it comes from. So these people, what they are doing is this: they will take advantage of the system that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu put in place in order to be enriching himself. That is why I keep on saying that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not build this structure, this family, in order to enrich himself. He built this family in order to do what? To enrich our unborn generation. He put this structure together. But these people are taking advantage of it. You're still saying now, they are taking advantage of it. They don't want you to make use of your brain. In this critical moment, what do you think that the effect of 150-day fasting and prayer, Psalm 1 to 150, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu put in place? He said, at the end of this prayer, that you are going to see things will begin to happen. This is what he said. And it might not even get up to that. This is what he said. This is exactly what he said. The people who are working with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu are taking advantage of the structure of the command and control meant for people who are pure in the heart, who are working diligently, consistently, without any sabotage. These are the people that are meant to handle the command and control, not the people who have a selfish interest. Career agitators, career freedom fighters. At first, you are nothing. At first, you are nothing. You have nothing. All of a sudden, you begin to build mansions. All of a sudden, you begin to have hotels. All of a sudden, you begin to have bosses everywhere, keke everywhere. All of a sudden, where do you get that money? The money that was given to you in order to make sure that our gallant men and women are taken care of. You collect from here, you collect from here. But your time is up. Your time is up. This is Voice of Biafra Radio, 97.5 FM, right now in Biafra land, streaming live so that people can be able to get this truth. And by the special grace of God, in the nearest future, it is going to go even far as northern part of Nigeria, and that is where my specialty comes in. You also say now, this is where my specialty, because at that time I will go deep, make a research, tell the Hausa people to rise up. You also say now, the need that everybody needs to rise up in order to demand what is your own. You also say now, in order to demand what is your own, we cannot be living like this. We cannot. Our children are suffering. Our women are dying. Hunger everywhere. No hospital. Nothing. And you think that we are going to stay like this? You think that some of us are happy that we are here in diaspora? You also say now, a lot of you that is listening to me right now in diaspora, you prefer your document. A lot of you are still looking for documents. You prefer your document. You don't want to get anything attached with the struggle. So it will not, you are the people who is going to be affected because you don't want to, you prefer to have your safety to live in a white man land than to fight for the freedom of your people. You understand say now? Than to fight for the freedom of your people. It is the people like you who you think negative about the struggle. You don't want to come out to support the struggle. Financially, your strength, you don't want to do that. All you care about is your own personal interest. That it is you who, one way or the other, it is going to affect you. You know what I'm saying now? Oluzeno guy akwasiri, epota, ekobi inyo. Ekobi inyo, maka onye na amaro onye na amaro oge nyozu, ojiji boyo sunu kwana. Oluzo guy akwasiri, epota, ekobi inyo, echochochobonu, echochochobonu. Echochochobonu. It's in freedom fighters. It's in freedom fighters. We must continue. The people who are working with Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, majority of them are taking the advantage of the struggle, of the structure, in order to do what? In order to enrich themselves. In order to enrich themselves. But the ones who came genuinely to fight for this freedom, they are the ones suffering. And we have come to stay. What we expected during the NSAS protest, this is exactly what is happening in IPOB as I'm speaking to you right now. Because at first it was autopiloted, but immediately the celebrities begin to come in, then the zoo government, what do? They begin to look for people who are going to call on the table to subdue and disrupt that particular protest. But now you cannot see anybody. Nobody's controlling anything. We speak, people listen. Because we speak through their heart. They know our heart. When a man speaks, you can be able to understand what is in the heart of that man. That is why this Biafra, Voice of Biafra Radio 97.5 FM, I cannot wait. Let it get to the Hausa land. I cannot wait. I'm telling you honestly. I cannot wait. Let it get to Hausa land. I cannot wait. I'm telling you honestly. I cannot wait. Let it get to Hausa land. Let it get to Hausa land. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I'm telling you honestly. We must continue. We must continue.
Number one. Okay, along the line, that's our commander. The line, freedom fighter, Aram Koma, freedom fighter, no one will anything for the Nabia from diaspora. Have a ESL. Because one another like this, from moon to moon, boys on the bush. Only we have a family.
Did you hear what he said? He said that commander who said that freedom fighters are not meant to enjoy, they agreed. He now uses that opportunity. There is no money that is coming in that he will bring it out. Because he now stood on that ground that freedom fighters are not meant to enjoy. So if money is being given to him, he'll be diverting that money. Because it gets to a point, I say, who is this commander? Who is this commander? You're saying now, who is this commander? He said it's Sapele. Say his name is Uchenna Akbatanko, known as Sapele. Uchenna Akbatanko, known as Sapele. Money given to him, he's diverting it. It is because his own boss, whom is China Samuru, he is collecting his own, pocketing his own. You say now, pocketing his own, while giving to his boys. Their boys will pocket their own also, and they will build on that structure that freedom fighters are not meant to enjoy, which is true. Which is true. They are not meant to enjoy does not mean that they are not going to eat. They are not meant to enjoy does not mean that some of them who are married, that their children are not going to pay school fees. Why is it that welfare, IPOB welfare is being organized? IPOB welfare is being organized because so that these kind of things will be taken care of. You're saying now. But they are busy pocketing the money. So when the boss pocket his own, the boy pocket his own, and they leave the masses to suffer. They leave the masses to suffer. Once they need money from the zoo government, they will come out, send the boys in the street, do one or two things, and come in. Say, what? Give us money. And they will send money to them. Yes, sir, now. They will send money to them. And when they send money to them, that is it. They will be building their hotel. If you do investigation as I'm speaking to you right now, you see China Sanworu have mansions. He have mansions. If you do investigation, or you that is listening to me, you're saying now, if you do investigation, you will see that China Sanworu have mansions in Biafra land. Do your investigations. Freedom fighters are meant to give their own. You're not meant to take. You are not meant to take. You are meant to give. Give out so that you can be able to get what we want at the end. Everyone will enjoy. That is why Mazen Namdekanu said that. He said, don't thank me. Do not thank me. By the time the Biafra comes, you can now build a home with a gold or diamond. This is what he said. Let's continue.
No, not even phones.
Chelu.
Our own phones. That is the phone record. I don't want to link to any cause here attack. I go there. Okay, now the one just okay, now that's our Ghana. When we got somebody the talk of the ESS something. Yeah, have a ESS from the line. They are going to need anything in the line. We did not guide the show. I want to say the doctor will go to not the line. But
you see what he said? That once, if something is being given to them, money is being given to them to eat, the Oga will divert it. Their bush commander will divert the money. Building it on the top of, there is no freedom fighters you're not meant to enjoy.
I think I didn't know the politicians I want I think I didn't know about that. I never had like this. Now I am now report also is about Benjamin Madu. We now have to start sometimes 2 days, sometimes 3 days, 9 days.
He said, anytime they want to go and attack the politicians who are bringing death to us, killing our people, that him and Benjamin Madubu will be calling them, disrupting them, not to go and attack. Just like what China Sanworu did during the expose that I did in Imo State. He called, sent a picture of a similar, asking him to release this man. Even sent the man, he said, did you see this man with this motor? Release him and his boys. He did not even care if any of their men are gunned down by the zoo government, which they themselves brought in our land, in collaboration with governor of Imo State, Hope Uzodinma. In collaboration with them, Did you now begin to see that these people are working with the whole Southeast governors? Did you now to see that if meeting was not conducted with these Southeast politicians, there wouldn't be a statement of that political solution? And it started from this Anambra State. Did you know how much, if things are going to come out in the future, that millions, if not billions, were given to these individuals in the US and the leaders in Biafra land in order to allow Anambra to hold because of political solution. But then confusing them or letting them to believe that once they allow Anambra State election to hold, that Mazinam will be revealed automatically with a color knot. The promise that they promised them with a color, and they say, "What the? Why not? You promise us that you are going to raise Mazinam becoming, and you are give color. Then why don't Biafra say that few numbers of politicians gave us this money, promise us that Mazinam Dekano will be released immediately after the Anambra election. Take that money, you put it in Umweri account. Why don't you do that? It is because you are looking for that money. If you are not looking for that money, there is no way that such a thing will be told to you. You understand saying now? There is no way such a thing will be told to you, or they will tell you such a thing. That's rejecting. Because first of all, you have to okay. Then why don't you come out and say it? Come out and say it. If you want to play a double game, you play it in the open. That is why, if anybody, that's why I said some time ago, if anybody calls that you say you want to bribe me, once I begin, if it is necessary that I have to record you, that is not something against the struggle, I will record you and I will bring you live. I will bring you live. You also say now, so that you cannot be able to buy somebody like me. Let's continue.
How come I did many others are like many things I get to from March. Yeah, this time man, I was
no. Chelu mba. Chelu, come on, Guchagoru.
Okay.
It's not fair, but Benjamin Madbu.
I had to go to many places. I never have every place I just, because even more guidance, I would believe so much on even more anywhere I just, even without telling the spiritual director, if I did that, he must mention the man's name. Okay, now, in return now, I want to organize and I would commander. I was down there, not the man, I never ran over my. You are man who attack my punishment with the divine instances.
Chelu. This commander, Kedafia. It's two chen na patanko. Okay. Now, Kedu Ikowago when I call that one of the rules has had the balloon, how I follow that have alone no man one, unema alone, may enjoyment.
Yes.
Mana it
because of that, whatever properties they go on and let you go their property. You can get wine or talking to you, many of our brothers, their wives are having because they never break up with from the man. One family by travel to 6 months. Not even a bag of rice. What would they because of that family man, they lose with their family. And I'm talking to you now, that our commander now, now, our brothers, that are the new all none of more.
Did you hear what he said? He said that because of that belief, that thing that they told them, that freedom fighters are not meant to enjoy. So because of that, Sapele and Co and Madbu siphoning money that was meant for the men, and it has gone to that they are now going to sell their landed property in order to sustain. Where money is being given to them in order to take care of these people. Do you understand what I'm saying now? Money is being given to them in order to do what? In order to do what? To take care of them. And if more integration is being done, you are now going to find out that even their children who are going to school, that their school fees have been paying. You see now? And that is where you're going to hear something like this. Did I ask you to come to the struggle? Did I ask you to come to the bush? This is the kind of word that come out from Sapele. You understand now? This is the kind of word that come out because they are career agitators. They have set up themselves, working with the politicians, sabotaging what we are doing. You now begin to know who and who collaborated with who, with such information, in order to do what? To abduct our leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. You understand now? You will now begin to understand that what we are doing is spiritual. Because if what we are doing is not spiritual, now the question you're going to ask yourself, why is it that things are beginning to turn out? Nigerian government are now beginning to feel the effect. Lai Mohammed have come out to say that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu did not tell them about autopilot. Things are changing. Immediately, economic sanction was implemented. Then Soludo implemented. Stop those things. But if they follow here, we follow there. We must get what we want. We must get what we want. And what we want nothing but referendum. We want nothing but referendum for people to decide, where do you want to belong? Do you want to belong in Nigeria to determine your fate with the Fulani? Or do you want to have a separate state? Independent. Be it Oduduwa, be it Biafra, be it Middle Belt or Arewa. Which one do you want? And that is all we're asking for. We are asking these people in order to give us referendum, because people like me are not happy. I am comfortable here physically, but spiritually, I am not. I am not. I am not. A lot of us are not. That is why we are doing what we are doing in order to do what? To bring about this last miracle on this planet of Earth, so that we can be able to set ourselves free, so that our people can be able to enjoy. We cannot leave this suffer for our next generation because of few individuals who are career agitators. Who are career agitators. You understand now? We cannot. So you are listening to my voice on the Voice of Biafra radio, 97.5 FM. Search your conscience. If you are true, genuine freedom fighter, keep it on. Push up. Don't relent. Do not stop. March forward. You are winning them. The moment they are crying, knowing that you are winning, you might not see the effect. You might not see the effect. Yes, sir. But believe you me, once you do something good and your conscience is clear, then knowing that you have done something great. If you do something and your conscience is relieved, knowing that you have done something great. You might not see it. Because even what we are doing is spiritual. What we are doing is spiritual. And if you stand on the side of the truth, once you utter a word, it will come to pass. Once you utter a word, it will come to pass. Just do what you have to do. Those of you who are still doubting, look at the situation. Ask yourself, after all these months that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have been abducted, rendition back to Nigeria, what are the leaders, both in Biafra land and in diaspora, what is their actions in order to reverse back those things that Biafrans lost? You see now, because whatever they said, whatever they said, and that thing is good for the struggle, we are going to support it. We are going to support it. Myself is going to support it. You see now, that ask yourself, what have they done? They are still waiting for 2023. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is right now going blind on daily basis. For over 8 months now, he is still in DSS dungeon with one cloth. They deny him medical treatment. They deny him seeing his family. But Abba Kyari was granted, he was granted a bail. He was given a medical bail to go and treat himself. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu asked for the same thing. Why did they deny him that same thing? This is a question that you're going to ask yourself. This is a question that you are going to ask yourself. Why is it that they denied Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that same thing that they gave Abba Kyari? Yes, I say now. It is because there are people who are pressing tumbom, people who are pressing tumbom to make sure that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu never come out in DSS dungeon. They want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to remain there after 2023, but we say that we cannot happen. We are not going to allow that to happen. You understand now? We are not going to allow that to happen because we believe in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We believe in this struggle, and we are going to do everything humanly possible in order to do what? To bring about the restoration of Biafra, unconditional release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and to make sure that we get our freedom. That is why I released this song, the second song, which all this song is going to come out. Just taking my time to make the video. This song is dedicated to the, it says, I want to go home. And when you pay attention to the message, you are going to hear the name of Abba Kyari mentioned there. Listen.
Think about freedom, think about the after now. I wanna go home. Every time I see you, every time I'm in the area, I wanna go home.
In the notice of what the Nigerian number Papa says she don't mean to me for what is some not here.
Do you wanna go? I wanna go home.
To me, what the Nigerian number Papa she in the summer, not here. Tipiwa, in the gym. Tipiwa. Now listen. Think about the time when you want to go. Biafra Mbobu ni neche maka nwere onwe gị. Ọ bụ na icheta masị na ndị ka dị mmanụ Chukwu nyere anyị. Ife niile na-eme kịta Chukwu nọnyere anyị. Ụmụaka kịta onye ọbụla dịsi mebe Afra. Maka iruo na East, nwata nọ na South, onye ọbụla na-echezebe Afra. Maka ọ bụ na iche kize n'ugwu Hausa, ndị Midwebe, ndị Yoruba, onye ọbụla na-echezebe Afra. Nwere onwe nọ n'imebe Afra. Mana chuchu na chude dịka nwike ngige Willie Obiano and emekọfọ yi kedu ihe me unu jebi unu na-emewe na akpakata ka unu achị ihe niile anyị eme wetalụ na ndị ka wee kpoche site na Britain banye Kenya from Kenya to Nigeria. In the muke so one in Nigeria na mo papa so she don't do for what you zama now here. Do me what in Nigeria na mo papa zama now here. To view get the gym to view again. Tukwaduka soludo ifanye ba kiti bana guru neti leti kedi fe fatitelu ajuju makala bingenjere ifuze di hemi na neme makamoro nwanye masina ndekanu bikonye ntu oye chukutere manu wasinya dubanye Ogwara Nigeria government 2012 wasifa nebaranya mari heneme manoto Nigeria gwara Nigeria government nebaranya kahamaru pani heneme mananyije burugo flag blue flag maputa niwo wena chongoro nwanye maputa na banye kanunchi ndi ono government wetareje tutu weta wasina hagaga no kihere manye wakebebe lugo beluntesi ni benya bebe kukapanya Mutuna mutani ariwa odudu wade mido bedo miko wade kwa ye zama lahia. In the muke so wanga Nigeria na mapapa shashido mido miko wade kwa ye zama lahia. Dumi wanga Nigeria na mapapa flag zama lahia. Organize and Kuno Namala for Nakako and Metapotamaka and the Kanu 2014 when they could not Muranga Kazu. Ajimeta Potabasala Abba Allah Hajikigari Abakigari Ibabe Hash Papi, conspiracy, fraud, laundering, money. A Sopoharaki police officer in the Damanabuzological Republic of Nigeria. He is wanted by the FBI in the United States of America over his 2024 star, Raymond Ewalo, aka Hush Papi. Back to the IPOB, the indigenous people of the Afro. Whatever we do in Nigeria, we do it within the comfort of the law. That is for us in Nigeria. Nobody will be able to recognize as terrorists. Mutuna mutani ariwa ududu wade mido bedo mido kowa ye zama lahia. In the muke so wanga Nigeria na mapapa so shido mido kowa ye zama lahia. To me wanga Nigeria number mapapa zama lahia. To be what? Cause I wanna go. I became on the microphone. So, welcome back. You can hear the name of Abba Kyari being mentioned on this song. He was granted bail, given medical attention. But Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, why is it that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu did not get decent treatment? Just like Abaribe said, that if a Fulani man or a Northerner commit a crime, he will go scot-free. But if a Southerner commit a crime, he will be jailed, persecuted. You say now, if a Fulani man or Northern person killed a Southerner in the north, nobody will do anything. But if a Southerner killed a Fulani man who came and killed our people, police will do what? Police will arrest them. persecute them. If the same Southerner call police to come for their rescue, that Fulani man is killing our people, the policeman will do nothing. Do you see the injustice? But some of our people are doing what? They are working hand in hand with the enemy in order to make sure that we never see this Biafra to come in our time. But that is why some of us have come to stay, and we are not going to stop. Whatever that is good, we support it. Whatever that is evil, we bring it to the light. You also say now, we bring it to the light. Whatever that is wrong, that is evil, we bring it to the light. Because the same man Nnamdi, he said, we don't hide anything. We bring everything to the open. I witnessed one of the parliament or judgment that he gave to the people of Munich in Germany. I think in 2018. That was when they began to form those cabal. They begin to form those cabal. In 2018, I was in a snow. In a public internet center. In a snow, listening to that message, and I was there till the zoo government interrupted that program. Then I took my bicycle and go home. That's what I'm saying now. He said, not because that they were expelled, that makes you to stop paying your dues. That does not stop you to do what you're supposed to do because somebody was removed. And because you don't like that the person was removed, and you say that you are not going to support any other person. The same person now becomes say that anybody who the mountain of leadership is given, that you need to support that person. You're also saying now, you need to support that person. These are the words of Mazen Nnamdi. This is the words of Mazen Nnamdi. These are the things that he's been teaching a lot of us. Some people today don't know these things. You're also saying that some people, majority of they don't know these things. They don't know. They don't know. That is why you can foolishly fall into the trap. Begin to talk rubbish. Now calling you. Helping the enemy in order to kill our people. So know it today, from today, if you're listening my voice in Biafra land, 97.5 FM, Voice of Biafra Radio. Anybody that you're with, if you give that person money, know it that your money is nothing. Because day in, day out, people are repenting. Day in, day out, people are coming out from their evil way. People are coming out from their evil way, revising back. The ones still genuine who find themselves in the dungeon of the evil people in this struggle, they are coming out. The surviving ones are the ones speaking today. King Jaja, he was tagged as a saboteur in Radio Biafra. That is because he refused to collect the millions that was given to them in order to begin to share card for the Anambra election. You also say now, if we use this strength, we, the genuine freedom fighters, the 90% genuine freedom fighters, if we use our strength to put it in work, take your course, read your messages, attend to what you're supposed to do, a little percentage of your time, give it to your personal life. The rest, give it to the struggle. That is why I say 80% of myself, I dedicate it to this struggle. 80%. I mean 80%. 80%. I give 80% to this struggle. You also say now. So I expect a lot of people to, when you listen to the voice, sound of my voice, do the same. Do the same. Once you do something that your heart pleases, then you have done a great job. You have done a great job. You're also saying now, care less for yourself, care more for the people. Because that is why Mazen Namdekan is there. That is the reason why Mazen Namdekan is there. Let's continue.
Some of them families, wives.
Did you hear what he said? He said that even some of our gallant men that was killed by the Zoo government, this Sapele, Benjamin Madbu, they are not talking about how to bury those people. They were abandoned. And they get to a point when I ask him a question, are you saying that they have never buried anybody? He said that those ones that was buried, it is because of the effort of King Jaja, that King Jaja made the effort for them to be buried. What he said. Today, King Jaja is nowhere to be found. Do you now begin to connect? Who killed Ikonso? Money was promised to Ikonso of the Eastern Security Network. Who? Money was promised to Ikonso. Ikonso refused. And they set him up. They came to his home. They strangled him. They strangled him. Somebody betrayed him. You're saying now, somebody betrayed him. And who is that person that betrayed him? It's no other person but China Sanworu. He's no other person but China Sanworu. A lot of our people are being killed. Gallant men are being killed. Gallant women are being, but their spirits are still woven around. They need to be buried. But people like China Sanworu, Sapele, which is Uchenna, Abatanko, aka Sapele, they don't care. If you're dead, you're dead. They will say to you, did I call you to come here? You came on your own. Must continue.
Don't get how much around me. Good with the collapse now. And like an hour, whatever, their husband. Okay, now, what?
You see what he said? Even their wives of those people that was dead, they are still believing that their husband is still living. Because Sapele, they are still confusing them that your husband is alive. Your husband is alive. This is one of the survivors of those 5 Eastern Security Network that you saw their pictures and videos woven around. That you saw China Sanworu came to Radio Biafra and begin to mock them. Begin to mock them. This is one of the survivors. You're saying now, these are one of the survivors. One of the survivors. He's speaking out. Because they refused to collect money, millions that was given to them in order to do what? In order to allow Anambra State election to hold. That is why I repeat to say, if you are a politician, if you are elder, be it a politician, elder, house of politician and elders, if you are working with these people, the people who are sabotaging the struggle inside this family, the real IPOB freedom fighters have come to stay. And nobody is telling. I said this in one of my programs. Mmadụ gbakwago sig no na agwa maazị ọdịnke mma nke ndele nwa Chineke ife ọ na-eme gbakwa ya na-asị ọ gbakwago sigo one of the strategies agwa ya na-eme no ife agwa ka ọ na-eme ka ọ na-confuse ndị mmadụ dekwa gbakwa onye anwa bụ na na-abụ na alụkọ in this family welukọ message a ka isend kwala ya you're saying now welukọ message that was before this autopilot, before the DOS give us the name autopilot. I make this statement. It is a prophecy because I walk with my conscience. You're saying now, I walk with this. It's like I'm living the life of the Bible that most of you are reading. You're saying now, I do what pleases my heart. Once my heart is clear and clean, I'm very, you're saying now, I am very, very happy. Immediately after I made that program, few weeks after, Autopilot came out. Because I said in that program, and it went viral. It went viral. My phone jekwa gwakwa onye ahụ rekọd vidio na ka iwere ka igosi nekwa ife o kwuru o nwere onye na-agwa m nke m na-eme ana m eme ife dị mma n'iru Chukwu dị mma n'anya mmadụ ọ gwụcha ihe m na-eme ka ọ wee dị mma ọ ife m na-eme. That is why I'm saying na na-ewere 80% my own will tinye na this struggle. Everything you're saying now, everything. So let us take it, let us have this in mind, that majority of our men are dead, but they are not being buried. This is the word of this person who came out to speak. He's a survivor.
And the end of some incomes, all those women, husband, and all. No, I know from them. Their husband. I just see that the host on the never open to them. Now they are actually more. Okay, now the very person I can think on the mortuary. The very person that is going to the mortuary, only can go have left the person name after another chapter. All the guys going in charge of living them, going to and come around.
He said the first person that was mentioned on that particular program. I'm going to go back to that program. I'm going to go back to that program and listen to that program. He said the first person that was mentioned on that program China Samuru did. He said that that person is the person taking care of the people that are dead, taking care of about their burial, which have all been organized by King Jaja. That he was the first person that his name was mentioned. Let's continue.
Now the guy under their custody.
And he said right now the guy is under their custody.
Onye nke anụnwa, onye nke akpọrọ afa ya bụ ọ na-arụ na mortuary ka ọ nọ
No, one of us, you know, that we don't have any more things to ever our men. I'm not going to go stop. I never go to because this person that is not yours. When that
okay.
So almost the
Okay, ya nwere onwe ya bụ ife nwelu the mortuary ka ọ nọ ya in charge of the mortuary.
in charge, yes, in charge of any mortuary. Not just now I got for the bills. Now I got for the burial. Now I work with the family and other things. I ain't something more than I ain't touching with the wrong street.
Gracias.
King Jaja, you know, so I'm about King Jaja, that be the first person about that broadcast.
Do you see what he said? He said that the person who is taking care of the dead, he is not the leader. He is doing his own part as one of the leader. You're also saying that as one of the leader. He is doing his own part as one of the leader. He is the first person that his name was mentioned, King Jaja. He is the first that his name was mentioned. You're also saying now, he is the first that his name was mentioned. You know what I'm saying now? He is the first person that his name was mentioned. Let's continue. If somebody if you want to join, I'm going to drop a link. But just have a few minutes. Thank you.
I have Seven people have sent them now. And these people that were needed because we totally disagree that we will never follow their one idea. Either way, the guy who fire for 4 days ago.
Chelu. Before I begin to open fire, is that na open up meeting, I'm meeting soldiers. Na hanara laponu kunu okay, he mean by meeting soldiers. Because my will be ESN. Did you hear the question I asked him? He said that when meeting are being called by the soldiers, that they are not allowed them to speak their mind. And I'm trying to get that fact for him to explain what he meant by that. And he said that it's a nickname that they give to themselves. They're the gallant men. Just a slants. This is what he said. He said that weeks to weeks they do have meeting in order to discuss what strategies to plan things and that, how things are going to be moving well for them. You got that logo? He said that no meeting soldiers. Na hanara ekwono kunu kuo biono. Can you mean by soldiers? Because soldiers, I am be soldiers as a IPOB, Muslim and he all launched Eastern Security Network. Okay, you're referring yourself as soldiers, just a slants. Okay, so it's that na final rap your opinion. You make it to market bound.
Constitution, organization. And after our year, opinion, like, then that's the name of the people. I saw them not just opinion. Never should be your opinion out. So now, among the people, among everybody now, we are before I see him and at the animal, we are doing the work. Okay, now at the beginning, you or not going to special adults. We are animal, we are for special stuff.
Okay.
What when they are the stage in anything and they can get a new repeat. Because now what we said people we try to get people to the animal there. We said the people get the difference of 1 month to 2 months when there's or 1 month there. Also on that when they get a new chance to other people like us now, we allowed to go.
Did you hear what he said? He said that in this meeting, they don't allow a huge number of them to speak their mind. They only allow the ones called special squad. Special squad. And as time goes on, because we're not going to finish this expose today, because it's about 1 hour and it's about 1 hour, almost 1 hour, 10 minutes that I take my time in order to have this interview. Straight to 1 hour that I took my time to have this interview. You know what I'm saying now? Oh my goodness. A few number of them are not allowed to speak, or majority. The ones who are allowed to speak are the ones who belong to special squad, just like Dead Men Squad. Just like Dead Men Squad. These are the people who are allowed to speak. You are going to hear more. You are going to hear more because we're going to end this program in 2 hours. That is about in 12 minutes now. We are going to stop the program so that we can be able to allow people to listen to it, analyze it on their own. So next time we are going to continue. That's the reason why immediately I finished the program, what I did is this, to bring it out for people to listen, see it. So when we begin to do the analysis, they will now understand exactly what we are trying to do. We are now going to understand, they are now going to understand what we are trying to do. So if you want to join the link, who wants to speak, somebody say please number. You want to, you can just click in, then you come and say what you want to say. 3 minutes. Let's continue.
Okay. Sometimes you get the point. You don't need to be about the person.
You hear what he said? He said that when some of them forcefully say what their problem is, they will just corner that person. So try to shut you up. You know what I'm saying now? So you don't say. Because these people and the selected ones who are working with them on this special squad, just like Dead Man Squad in Ebonyi State. So if you do more investigation, you are going to see a lot of squad that they carved out for themselves in order to protect them. Because this Dead Man Squad was arranged, brought out by Igwe Ogbonnaya, which Ikechukwu Gwora, the national coordinator of the entire Biafra land, is aware. At that time, Ikechukwu Gwora called Igwe Ogbonnaya. Is it true that what I'm hearing, that you have your own squad called Dead Man Squad? He said yes. He said shut it down. He said I will not shut it down. It is my own personal security. This is what he said. He said he's going to shut it down. That is why our leader, Master Nnamdi Kanu, he come and say that he is fighting enemies within and outside. But when he said those things, a lot of people don't understand what he's talking about. Some of us will be thinking that he's talking about the Igbo politicians and the Fulani Janjaweed. Some will be thinking that he is talking about the whole politician put together in the zoo Nigeria and the Westerners, which is the Britain. You also say now, but the people that he's talking about, he is talking about the people within that do not want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to succeed. That is why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, during the time of NSAR protest, somebody called and the person said that Nanyuku, nothing is happening in Ebonyi State. Our people are not participating on the NSAR protest. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, Chineke melu mebele. He said, Chineke melu mebele. And there he said that he is hereby automatically sack Igwe Ogbonnaya, the Ebonyi State commander, and all his executive. And later, our leader appointed Wisdom Ezekiel Wambam and the new executive. But what Chinas Anworu did, Chinas Anworu told Wisdom Ezekiel Wambam, he said to him that you are not going to last in this seat, that you are going to be a small coordinator. You also say now, because of what? To attack Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is why they never handed the gadgets. Radio Biafra was not handed officially to Wisdom Ezekiel Wambam and his executive. You also say now, he don't have access to a lot of things because somebody is protecting Igwe Ogbonnaya, whom is Chinas Anworu and co. here in diaspora. Chinas Anworu is still collecting money that he's collecting, still passing it through to them, while Wisdom Ezekiel Wambam, he is suffering. You also say now, he is suffering, trying his best to do his job. Anytime that he wants to prove himself that he is worthy to do the job, you will see
that one way or the other they are sabotaging. That is the reason why that up until today, you will see that today Radio Biafra is on. It's only that when they want to give announcement, only when they want to give announcement, you will see them on Radio Biafra. But each time that you see that there's no announcement, you will not see Radio Biafra for 2-3 weeks. How will people getting the information? As you are listening to my voice right now in Voice of Biafra Radio, not House of Service, but 97.5 FM, because we're doing English program today. As you are listening to my voice right now, are you not seeing the changes? Igbo Bonaya and his executive keep on manipulating Ebonyi State, frustrating. Each time Wisdom Ezekiel Wambam want to prove himself, they will find a way to shut him down. Who give announcement that nobody from Ebonyi State should go and pay solidarity to our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on the 26th of July 2021? Who give the order that nobody should go to Abuja? But Wisdom Ezekiel Wambam, we the people who are loyal to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu went straight to the Abuja, show solidarity to our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. These are so anytime you see that things is happening, if you see some things is happening, yes, all of us will be happy, will be jubilating that this is happening. But there are people, those convoy, you saw convoy going to Abuja, hey, a lot of Biafrans are jubilating. This is the Wisdom Ezekiel Wambam and his people who are loyal to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that went to that Abuja on the 26th of July. On the 26th of July, they went to Abuja. On their way coming back, they were all tracked down, peak number of them. Even when a fault was made, immediately they were released, they were recaptured again, immediately. This is the fact. Who is making it happen? It's China Sanworo and where Igbo Bonaya. That is why I made an exposé some time ago that they are about to replace Wisdom Ezekiel Wambam and his entire executive. I said it in this program that they are about to replace Wisdom Ezekiel Wambam. You understand now? But we are here to make everything right. That is why Monday sit at home. You must respect that Monday sit at home for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It's Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Day. It is a must. You must respect that Monday sit at home. Because if anything in Nigeria right now, as I'm speaking to you, they are trying to do something in order to convince you that they are trying to do something, just like what Soludo did. Soludo did not just wake up, say that no levy for a particular sector. It is because of what we are doing. Let's say now. It is because of what we are doing. A lot of things is happening. It is because what we are doing. What we are doing is yielding fruit. So if you see some kind that Nigeria is doing this, do not lose focus. Stay consistent and determination. You are hearing the sound of my voice in Biafra land. Stay consistent and determination. Those things that you are doing, keep on doing it. Keep on pushing. Do not stop. Do not stop. Never stop. Never relent. Keep on pushing. Keep on pushing. Because this is what is going to give us Biafra. That is why you must give that Monday sit at home. You must use that to respect Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It is a must. If you claim that you love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you must on your own respect that Monday sit at home for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The whole Biafra land, the whole 13 states, use that to respect Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Very soon, Voice of Biafra 97.5 FM, which you're hearing right now in Biafra land, it is going to reach down to the coastal region so that they begin to get the message. they begin to get the message. That's what I'm saying now. They begin to get the message because everybody must participate. Monday sit at home. Now, when you come to Sunday sit at home, it is also a must. It is also a must that you must sit at home. Worship your God, our God, in your household with your own family. Pastor Maso have come in a Simon Eber platform to express that. He is a man of God. He is a man of God. He have come to give a clarification on those things. So what is your doubt? You're saying now. Now, our own or my own justification is because people like Bishop Kalistus Onaga, they don't care about the masses. They don't care. What they care about is what is going to benefit them. This is all they care about. They don't care about the masses. Bishop Kalistus Onaga, he was inaugurated 2nd of May 2009. Because it's in my song also. It's in my song. Yeah, it's in my song. Bishop Onaga, he is in my song. He was inaugurated as a bishop in 2009, 2nd of May 2009. Ever since then, what has he done? Now, on the 23rd of August, yes, 23rd of August, he pleaded with the leadership of IPOB to permanently stop the ghost town, because the ghost town was the name given to this sit at home. Ghost town, completely locked down. Completely locked down. Ghost town, this is the name that was given. When it came out new, it was given the name Ghost Town. Bishop Kalistus Onaga, that was about how many months ago? You know what I'm saying now? I begin to write a song because he's a saboteur. He is a saboteur. Bishop Kalistus Onaga, he's a saboteur. He pleaded with the leadership to permanently stop the ghost town. He permanently asked to stop the ghost town on the 23rd of August 2021. It is on my music that I composed for him because he is a saboteur. Anybody who is a saboteur in this struggle, one way or the other, you must get your own fair share. If it's kuli, we are going to give you kuli to chop. And we are giving you the kuli to chop. We are going to look for the kuli that have dried by the sun. As sun have dried this kuli, that if you're eating it, all your teeth will be. Oh, we are going to give you bomber to bomber. How can you say that you love your people and you are stopping what is going to help the people? That is to say that you are happy that our people are being killed. You are happy that our people have been suffering. Our gallant men and women are in the bush. Some of us here in diaspora give oil that we have in order to do what? To support the struggle. We are not career agitators. We are not career agitators. We give our own, we give everything in order to make sure that we see our freedom come. Then why can't you do the same? You cannot do the same because you are not born for this struggle. That is the reason why. Bishop Kalistus Onaga pleaded with the IPOB leadership that they should permanently suspend the ghost town. Go and check the news. Go and check the news. It's there. On the 20th, go and check the news on the 23rd of August 2021. You will see it there. It's there. It's there. That is why I composed, I mark his name as a saboteur, official saboteur in my own song. Because these are the people that when we say that Sunday sit at home must be implemented, it is because of people like this. Because people like this who have a voice, people like this who have a platform, they cannot speak. They are benefiting from the suffering of the people. That is why we say enough is enough. It's impossible. Now, when you come to the Friday sit at home, Friday sit at home have to do with demand. Now, you can see a lot of things that is happening. Where I'm going to preach that much is when we begin to have this radio Biafra, Voice of Biafra 97.5 in across. But that will not stop me to do what I have to do. They also say now, it doesn't stop me. It doesn't stop me. But that is where I'm going to tell them the reason why that we must do everything humanly possible in order to support the sit at home. Monday for Master Nandekan, Sunday against the preachers, be it a man or bishop or pastor, while the Friday and Saturday is against the imam and bishop. As simple as ABCD. As simple as ABCD, so that we can be able to get our freedom. We are going to control this expose next time. We are going to control this expose next time when we come, because the time is not on our side. I still remember MNK and IPOB, a bona fide member of IPOB, and also an active financial member as well, serving the indigenous people of Biafra through media, evangelists, and also in music. I say, may God bless each and every one of you. Let us listen to this Sabotua song again.
Oh, na, na, na. Hey, see, waiting on every man as they throw away water. No, no, no.
That's right.
Waiting on every man as they throw away water. I beg my people, make una not throw it ice, because if I for children, no. I beg my people not throw it ice, because if I fight for children, no. We need this Biafra, not our children, no. We need this Biafra, not our children, no.
Waiting at the cinema at the throw with my people. This family way you listen and they can be. You did not begin to make yourself rich, rather to make your own generation richer. If you go Western Nigeria, watching the talk about now, be Naga party and clubs. We not just make you not enjoy yourselves. Enjoyment. But how you go to your house, fire the boy your house, you the time check away go take key rat. Go to Enugu State, person will call the second bishop of Enugu State Diocese. Second of May 2009, you enter, she never talk about the killing when they happen for your state. Not to talk about the killing when they happen for Nigeria. Everywhere killings.
Waiting on every man as they throw away water. No, no, no.
That's right.
Waiting on every man as they throw away water. No, no, no. I beg my people, make una not throw it ice, because if I fight for children, no. I beg my people, make una not throw it ice, because if I fight for children, no. We need this Biafra, not our children, no. We need this Biafra, not our children, no.
Bishop Kalisu on the night of November 2020, because I essence now you try to them from the people, now they don't buy you. Now they don't buy you. You're not going to talk in the favor of the masses. People when they suffer every day and night in the hands of the government, which is not to rule them. You're not going to talk in the favor of the government. Government the Zoological Republic of Nigeria, government where they kill the people when they're supposed to be ruled. For example, on the 20th of August 2022, we say,
yo, it's about that time we talked about the pain and the struggle. So many souls lost in the Biafran war. Women, children, going hungry. lying on the road, and it brings so many painful memories. So we gotta talk about it. So take it back, 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 take it back. All the pain and the agony, take it back. The massacre, the pogrom, take it back. Visions of hungry children, take it back. Take the fallen men and women, take it back.
The most Islamization, but the agenda have been created for encouraging, but the new and old converted jihadism movement in Nigeria, funded by Imo State government, by Mr. Hope Uzodinma, the governor of Imo State, selling out our land for embracing Janjaweed, take it back, take it back. Mr. Hope Uzodinma has just quickly installed and certifies newly Emirates. Emir Pumbi, take it back. Emir Poweri, take it back. Emir Folu, take it back. Kedumaka Emir Akiwe, take it back. Ruga.
So take it back, 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 take it back. All the pain and the agony, take it back. The massacre, the pogrom, take it back. Visions of hungry children, take it back. Take the fallen men and women, take it back.
Mr. Hope Uzodinma has quickly implemented an agenda full of handlers. The master, and also an agreement. It called treasurers. Treasurers. Take it back. Take it back. Have you ever heard about the Willie Lynch letter? Dating 23 December 1712. He taught the rest of the colony masters the way to control African slavery. Take it back. I call that take it back. Mentalist slavery. Take it back. Mentalist slavery.
So take it back, 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 take it back. All the pain and the agony, take it back. The massacre, the pogrom, take it back. Visions of hungry children, take it back. Take the fallen men and women, take it back.
This tree was set up in the liver by Willie Lynch on the bank of James River in the colony of Virginia in the 1712. This tree was set up in the liver by Willie Lynch on the bank of James River in the colony of Virginia in the 1712. This tree was set up in the liver by Willie Lynch. Yeah.
Yo. So that's the story of the lost tribe of Israel. We've been marginalized.